So, later on this year, Netflix is bringing the Pokemon Sword and Shield anime over here to America, but it's going to be called Pokemon Journeys. Let's see what the Pokemon Company cooked up.
Pokemon, a group of the most unusual creatures teeming with mystery.
Pichu, okay.
Ash, a protege of mine has just opened up a new research facility in
Professor
Vermilion City.
Okay.
I am Professor Cerise. We are dedicated to uncovering the mysteries of Pokemon in every region.
Okay, so it's like a world
Catch a
adventure.
Pokemon that nobody has seen before.
We've all seen
Give me
Mew
the honor
before.
of becoming research fellows at my laboratory.
Awesome!
Ready to rock, Pikachu? Pikachu!
Is that Veronica Taylor?
2, 1.
That's Veronica Taylor, ain't it? Wow, they pulling out all the stops, bro. Lugia.
Let's stop this show! Pikachu! Let's go!
To know Pokemon is to know the world.
Okay!
If that's Ash's old Butterfree, I'm gonna freak out.
Is this Dynamax?
Let's get out of here!
From now on, we're a team.
I'm really psyched to learn what our next adventure will be.
It's
Word.
my future, and I can hold
They
it
got
in
that from the
my
old school
hand.
Pokemon.
Let's catch some Pokemon!
Journey starts today.
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. I was watching this, thinking to myself, I'm about to go in on this. That was a good trailer. And it put a smile on my face. First off, the main thing that really sticks out to me with even like the press release involving this is the fact that Pokemon is going from, it was on Cartoon Network for a long time. And now it's going from Cartoon Network to Netflix, right? Which is a really big difference because Netflix is a streaming platform. So you have to have Netflix to watch the English dub legally. But we all know we got ways, Kiss Anime and torrents, to be able to download and watch this shit illegally. We all gonna be able to watch it. But I am intrigued by a lot of stuff I saw. Now, first off, I haven't watched any episodes of the Pokemon Sword and Shield anime, but I have been keeping tabs on different things that have happened. I know that Ash has captured a Gengar. Oh, spoiler alert, my bad. Spoiler alert, I'm getting ready to talk about, I already ruined it for you, about Sword and Shield a little bit. So, I know Ash captured a Gengar from what I heard. He captured a Dragonite. So I'm very interested to see how that plays out, seeing that I just heard about it, but I didn't actually watch the episodes. Now, with that Veronica Taylor, for y'all that don't know, Veronica Taylor is OG Ash Ketchum. She voiced Ash for years when the series first began. I think she did Ash's voice all the way up until Pokemon Battle Frontier, right? I think Advanced Battle was the last season she did, and Daphne Deoxys, Lucario the Mystery Mew. I'm going through the movies in my head, and I believe Pokemon and the Temple of the Sea may have been the last movie she did, I think. So if she's coming back to voice Ash, the minute them episodes drop, y'all got me interested. I'm getting ready to do a YouTube review of it. If that's Veronica Taylor, I'm in all the way. No questions asked. The trailer did kind of fill me up with a little bit of that Pokemon nostalgia, that sense of adventure and fun, wanting to explore. Now, we know that like a year ago in the Japanese orientation, and a few months ago over here in America that Ash Ketchum technically became a Pokemon master. So now his adventure is more about exploring the world, which, I mean, damn, you've been traveling in these regions ever since 1999. So I think that you did all the traveling, you done seen the world, but they want the anime to keep going. Go ahead and do your thing. I have so many questions about this. Like, clearly, this anime is being modeled as Pokemon for a new generation. We see Ash get a new looking, very animated Pokédex, right? He meets with a professor in the beginning of a region. He gets a new human companion. They're introducing what looks to be just the 150 Pokemon mixed in with a little bit of Johto from the trailer. So I'm open to the idea of it being something new for a new generation of fans, hoping that this can hit today's kids the same way it hit us back in 1999. Because I've told you, boy, I used to collect the Pokemon VHS tapes. Alright? Now, my parents, when I got like 14, threw my whole collection away. Y'all threw money away. Y'all shouldn't have did that shit. Thought it was worth some fucking money. But nonetheless, they're hoping that it can gravitate towards kids the same way. And I think that it will for the most part. Also, another thing. Gone, his partner, the kid with the black hair, right? Him talking about how he wants to go capture a Pokemon no one's ever seen before in Mew.
What I want is to catch a Pokemon that nobody has seen before.
What? What? You said what again? Like, it's weird because I'm wondering how much is this going to connect back to the Ash Ketchum that I knew? Because we know that Pokemon movies are not canon to the show. Okay, we got that. But Ash has ran into Mew when it's not in a Pokemon movie, right? I think Pokemon and the Island of Mirage Pokemon, that little short film that is kind of like in the Hoenn region, that short film, I believe it's canon to the show. I believe it is. So Ash has seen Mew before. I don't know the whole ain't seen Mew before, because if he looks at Lugia and recognizes Lugia in this, then you ain't got no reason not to be able to recognize Mew, because he met Lugia in 2 different films, but mainly in Pokemon 2000. The power of one. So, it's a lot there that you can kind of wonder about, but we're not going to really be able to know that until the anime drops, or you can go watch the Japanese version, which I might do that one day. Just make a video and continue to talk about this. The title, Pokemon Journeys. I don't like the title, y'all. And the reason why I don't like the title is because it's essentially the same title of another Pokemon season. Johto Journeys was the 3rd season of the franchise after the Orange Island arc. And using the name Journeys here just makes that title feel less special, because they haven't reused titles. Every single American title has gotten some type of a tag, some type of an add-on that makes it feel more special. This doesn't really feel special from the name, Pokemon Journeys, the series. What? I would have went for a different name. obviously they already used Quest, they've already used Champions, and they've already used Journey, all during the Johto trilogy. So I would have called it like Pokemon Legends or Pokemon Seekers or some crazy shit. I would have called it something different. I would not have called it Journeys. But me nitpicking with the title aside, I am going to watch this. I am going to watch this. Something tells me that we still might be on quarantine in June when this thing drops. Something just tells me that. So I would definitely be adding this to the Netflix list. Look out for me actually talking about it more over the next few months as we lead up to it. And of course, reviewing that first episode. Because we OG Pokemon fans. Anyway, it's been weird. But it's been real. Alright? It's real. It's nostalgia. It's always real. Alright? Get out of here, bitch.